Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'll be bringing you today's episode. As always, we want to thank all of our fans, our sponsors, our patrons. We appreciate all of your guys' support. Everyone that's bought us a cup of coffee, been greatly appreciated. We've had a rough couple of weeks here in the family, been out of work for a week and a half, coming up on 2 weeks thanks to our old friend COVID running through us. I don't want to take up a whole lot of time with the usual spiel, so all of you guys that are interested in what's going on with Sin City Living and what we plan on doing in the future with our live streams and upcoming events, please stick around to the end of the video or skip to the end of the video and watch. I will put most of that stuff in the ending spiel, and I will try and update it every week or two with more news. Otherwise, that being said, we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into today's video. So for today's video, we want to talk about verbiage. We want to talk about some of the improper verbiage that a lot of players will use that make things either more confusing or just are plain old wrong. Now, before we begin, I want to thank all of our patrons. We're going to have some patron exclusive videos coming out for you guys this weekend. Hopefully, Louis will be able to make a surprise appearance. He's been really busy. And thank you, everybody, for the coffee. It's been very appreciative of that. And if you're curious about either one, just check the description of the video down below. So, verbiage. Now, I know we've shot some videos in the past on this subject, so some of these may be repeats, and this is probably going to be a slightly quicker video, but it is a subject that is worth exploring for people. So, the very first one that just kills dealers is this one right here. And people are like, hey, go ahead and hit the 9, just whatever you do, don't crap out. Once there is a point, there is no such thing as crapping out. What are the crap numbers? 2, 3, and 12. Do any of those three numbers affect that pass line bet? No. So what exactly does crapping out mean? Crap number does nothing to you. It's 7 out. You will 7 out. You won't crap out. Now, that's such a common thing that people understand what it means. They understand that that means 7 out. And it's just kind of become like a parlance, like almost like a slang term within dice. But it is incorrect. And people that are super precise will find that irritating. It really shouldn't be, but some people will find it irritating. Crapping out does not exist. Now, I guess the point is off and you roll 2, 3, or 12, so you lose that, you could say you crapped out. Absolutely, because a crap number took your money. But once there's a point, a crap number doesn't affect it. So what's the, what exactly is the meaning behind crapping out? Because 7 is not a crap, and the crap numbers don't affect your bet. So another one are the common parlances for going across for your place bets. You've got your inside, you've got your outside, you've got, say, downtown and uptown, which is from the 4 up. Like if you said I want 44 downtown, I would know that you want the 8 through 4. If you said I want 44 uptown, I would know that you want the 5 through 10. If you said you want 34 uptown, I would know that you want the 6 through 10. Although technically uptown means 4 numbers, so technically uptown and downtown. But if someone said 34 uptown, then I would know it's these numbers right here. If someone said 44 even, I would know it's those numbers right there. These are not called box numbers. A lot of people call them box numbers. No dealer, no box, no floor, no school ever teaches the phrase box numbers. I know these are boxes, but they're place bets. They're place bets or they're come bets or they're just numbers. Box numbers is just not a thing in dice. It gets confusing when, say, the point is 8, and someone throws in $20 and says hard way. Hard way what? Which hard number? Which hard way do you want, or do you want them all? And then they the point is 8. I want the hard 8. Well, you got to say the hard 8. There's four hard numbers up there: the 4, the 6, the 8, and the 10. So if you throw us $20 and say you want the hard ways, we're going to give you all 4. And people will just throw it in and say hard way. What does hard way mean? You got to tell me what you mean. You got to be clear with what you say. 3-way. 3-way what? And then people get all offended, like, wow, obviously I mean three-way crap. It's really not obvious because some players will throw in three-way. Three-way what? Well, obviously I want the three-way 7. Well, you didn't say three-way 7. It can be there's 4 three-ways, just quick, easy, common bets in the center action. Three-way crap, three-way 7, three-way 6, three-way 8. There are 4 very super common three-way bets, so you need to be specific. You need to tell us. Just saying three-way means nothing. Another one that kills a lot of dealers is, and can get some dealers in trouble because they don't really pay attention and they just go accept what they think the player means, and that just opens you up for a shot, is $5 any. Fantastic. Any what? Now, if we're on a come-out roll, we're going to assume that they mean any crap, but then the dealer, if they're any good, should say $5 any crap bet. Because, look, this says any. Any 7. That also says any. Any crap. Which one are we talking about? You can't just say any. Can't say any. Got to be specific. Another one that people say a lot is that are just learning the bets is they'll throw in $5 and say high horn. Okay, that doesn't really mean anything. Do you want a horn high yo? Do you want a horn high aces? Do you want a horn high 12? A horn high ace deuce? Do you want a horn bet? What exactly do you want? There is no high horn. There's horn high specific numbers. Which number do you wish to be high on? And that's gonna that phrase right there will actually stop the game because we have to ask. Just like when people say three-way. Three-way what? We have to ask. And when we hear somebody that throws in money that says high horn, we know that we have to come to a dead stop because we actually have to explain to the player. We know that the player does not actually understand those horn bets, so we know we have to explain it to him to find out. But which we're going to do. That's our job, to find out what the player is betting. Sure, it can slow the game down when players use improper verbiage or unclear, but it's our job to make it clear. It's our job to make sure the player is getting the bet on exactly what it is they want to bet on. That's my job. I want the player to be able to have the bet that they want. So I'm going to ask. I'm going to stop. I'm going to put the stick down, and I'm going to ask exactly what they want. If that stops the game for everybody else, oh well, sorry, but they have just as much of a right to play this game and get the bets that they want as anybody else does. So of course, I'm going to find out exactly what it is they want. Trying to think what else is really common. Most of the slang ones, if someone throws in $10 and says, give me an ET, I know what they mean, and I'm going to verbally book a $10 11-12, but I'm going to specifically say 11-12. I'm not going to say ET, because T could mean anything. It could mean a 2, a 3, a 12. It's got multiple things it could potentially mean. Is it? No. Is that a shot that is likely to pass through a box? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. When someone says low, I always repeat aces, ace, deuce. I absolutely hate low. You're going to make every single dealer on the game roll your eyes if you say, I want a $10 Slurpee. Right? And I'll be dead honest with you here. I've never heard a player say that for a 7-Eleven. The only people I've ever heard say that in regards to a 7-Eleven is a craps student about 3-4 weeks into the course that is now working on center action bets, or they're now at the point where they are playing a mock game and they're trying to sound cool, sound funny, whatever. I have heard it from probably a half a dozen dice students say that. It's always right near the last third of their course. And that's where they start ET, low, Slurpee. I've never actually heard a player say it. Buffalo, $5 Buffalo. Well, do you want all the hard ways plus a yo? Which would make sense as far as the name goes, because the hard ways, some people also call them the tough guys, the buff guys. So the buff and then yo, buff and yo, Buffalo. But the bet that actually makes the most sense out of that is all the hard ways in a 7. And it's regional. Depending on where you are in the United States, that's what a Buffalo means. In one area, it means all the hard ways plus a 7. And in another area, it means all the hard ways plus a yo. So the dealer, if they're any good, will stop and ask, do you want all the hard ways plus a 7, or do you want all the hard ways plus a yo? So again, with your bets, it always pays to be clear. Be clear, be specific. Let the dealers know exactly what it is you want. So I hope you guys all find this interesting, illuminating, enlightening, or at the very least, just plain fun. We will catch you guys next time. Bye now. Okay, everybody, and as promised, all the usual blah blah that I try and do at the beginning of the video, we're going to go ahead and put near the end of the video. And here we go. So thank you, everybody, for your usual patronage. All of you that are patrons of ours, we very, very much appreciate it. Thank you, everybody who's been buying us a cup of coffee. Love to say it's going to coffee right now, but this month with the entire family out for COVID, it's honestly going to Bill's and probably the kid's birthday in a week. But we definitely appreciate it. We're going to continue working on these live streams. I know you guys have seen some of them popping up. Just got to figure out the look of it, and some of the audio is still giving me issues. But hopefully we'll be getting those live streams and the craps tournaments going as soon as possible. Really just going to depend on scheduling. My schedule changed, Amy's schedule changed, kids' school schedule is fun. So once we figure out exactly how all those schedules are going to work, we'll let everybody know. And otherwise, please continue emailing us with anything you would like to see videoed. And again, thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you guys. We'll catch you next time. Bye now.